When considering institutions to distribute my magazine, the main two which I was choosing between was Bauer Media Group and Time Inc. UK. Bauer Media is a European-based media company headquartered in Germany, founded in 1875, with revenue of 2.4 billion euros. They produce multi-platform media and employ around 11,000 people as of 2013. Bauer Media reaches over 22 million UK consumers every week. It owns 107 brands, which cover radio, digital, TV, magazine, and live acts, meaning that they would be useful for horizontal integration marketing for my magazine, as it is such a large conglomerate, meaning that I would be able to use cross-media synergy marketing and 360-degree branding for my product on other platforms. Bauer Media brands include 4Music, which I could use to advertise my magazine on, as many music listeners will be watching. However, 4Music tends to play more mainstream music, and so the target audience of my magazine would not necessarily watch this channel. Another Bauer Media brand is Absolute Radio, which is likely to be listened to by a lot of the older readers of the magazine, which would also affect the younger secondary audience of 15 to 18-year-olds who might listen to these stations in the car with parents. Bauer Media produces Kerrang!, which is a youth culture rock magazine, similar to mine but more towards the rock side of the spectrum, so this would enable them to cater for my needs. Kerrang! Also has a radio station, a TV channel, and are on tablet and mobile, which means that Bauer would enable me to use technological convergence for my magazine to appeal to my target audience of digital natives, and also horizontal integration in the form of synergy marketing. Bauer Media also produces Q, which is an indie magazine similar to my own. It is a luxury music magazine and also has Q Awards, which is a unique award ceremony in music. It is a hugely entertaining and talked about event, as it is hosted by stars from TV, comedy and film, presenting individual awards, such as Jonathan Ross and Al Murray. This is an example of above-the-line marketing and something which I would like to incorporate into my own magazine. Other Bauer Media brands include Cool FM, Heat, Kiss, Rock FM, and The Hits. The other institution which I looked at to distribute my magazine was Time Inc. UK, a brand with which consumers interact with over 250 million times per year. They engage with almost half of all UK adults in print, and their websites reach over 28 million global users per month, which is an important factor for my audience of digital natives. Time Inc. UK was formerly known as IPC Media, which was founded in 1963 following the merge of the UK's three leading publishers, George Newnes, Oddham's Press and Fleetway Publications, and is Britain's leading publisher of print and digital magazine content. The fact that they are successful in digital magazine content is vital, as my audience are digital natives, and with the decline of print magazines, digital versions are selling more and more. Time Inc. UK also provides content marketing, targeted local print and digital advertising programs, and marketing and support services, including subscription sales services for magazines, which I would use for my own product. Iconic Time Inc. UK brands include Horse and Hound, Women's Weekly, Now, Woman, and NME. I have decided that I would use Time Inc. UK to distribute my magazine because they distribute NME, which I have based my magazine content and target audience on, and therefore they would be able to cater for my needs, any needs which I may have. NME is a weekly magazine launched in 1952 following the upsurge in the music scene. Time Inc. UK also have a successful website for NME called nme.com, which was awarded Online Magazine of the Year on 2 occasions, along with many other awards. NME also have a series of apps for both phones and iPads, which means that I could use technological convergence. For my own magazine, I would like to introduce a website and apps along with it, as I feel this is a key to the success of attracting digital natives. There are also NME Awards and NME Tours for upcoming bands. The awards, tours, apps and website are all examples of above-the-line marketing, and I would also use below-the-line marketing through social media sites, as NME do.